good. Just talk to Josh. He'll understand.
Hey, Josh, out there, that was on me.
Sam, I'm gonna be real honest right now, man. You and Fallon, you're all I got. I'm happy for you and Kiana, but whatever the hell the three you have going on right now, it needs to stop pronto. It's WrestleMania season, man. You can't keep doing this to us.
I know, and I was overthinking. I screwed up out there. That was on me. I'm sorry, Briggs. I really am.
I know you're sorry, buddy. Look, it's a bad time, but it's not a bad life. Fallon already apologized to Kiana, and that's the hard part.
Yeah.
So all you gotta really do is get your girl back. But it's gonna take some time, if I'm being honest.
You're right. I've been overthinking, and I wish I could have a do-over, but I don't know the right words to say.
Buddy, if I've learned anything in life, you don't get a lot of do-overs. What if I talk to Kiana for you?
You do that for me?
Absolutely. I'd do anything for you, buddy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You're the best.
You got it, man.